Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Luis Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Stepping into the box, Mike Gerber. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Ball and 2 strikes. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this offense is eager to see Miguel Cabrera return to form. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Drilled down the line. Austin right there. And there's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had one of those difficult years. He's already lost 15 games on the year. You can look at that one way or another. He's pitching good enough that they keep him in the rotation, but he's also pitching poorly that he can't seem to come out on the right side. But I will say this, he's a better pitcher than a guy that's lost 15 games on the year so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A bouncer up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit hard to third. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And there's a base hit on the line. Torres rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Castellanos makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Didi Gregorius. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Grenier shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Nick Castellanos now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, strike 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping up now, John Hicks, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Nico Goodrum, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Grayson Greenier. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Here's a high pop-up. Austin is there. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Stepping in, Dixon Machado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hicks on third. Goodrum is over at second with 1 down in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Tigers get 1 on this swing of the bat from Nick Castellanos. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. Here's Adam Lind. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. One and 2 to Adam Lind.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Tyler Austin now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. At the plate, Kevin Mora, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 13.
Ready for another chance? Mike Gerber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. On the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting. 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Gerber moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, the shortstop, Gregorius.
Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Gregorius carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Ready with the 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Three-two pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here's Adam Lind. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Gardner at third. Gregorius on second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Oh, and 2 the count to Lind. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
As a look, now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Goodrum is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front 3-1. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. This is line to left. Gardner is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Nico Goodrum. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, number 17.
In now, Grayson Greenier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Judge racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Detroit, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's Tyler Austin now. First time up, he went down looking.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gerber. One down.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ground ball right side. Machado scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gerber has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it's still 3-1. Dixon Machado digs in. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there, 3-1. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Kevin Mora. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in once again, Mike Gerber, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see that they're just above the middle of the pack in the AL, currently 6th best in that department. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Mora leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Francisco Liriano, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Francisco Liriano.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Castellanos going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
1 ball, no strike.
Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And Liriano's ready. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that's in there. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2. Got him. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Ready once again, John Hicks. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner on first with 2 away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, number 17.
Striding into the box, Grayson Greenier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Lind into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Now here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 1-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
So stepping in, Adam Lind. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Sanchez at third with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And a fastball just a bit high. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Tyler Austin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. Nothing in 2. And it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
1-0.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Popped him up. Machado has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Dixon Machado digs in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Kevin Morris.
Next for the Tigers, Kevin Mora. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, number 13.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Mike Gerber. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. So 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Lind, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down here 5-1. Warwick's the 5th appearance of the year.
Number 53, Warwick Cowper.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. The 1-0 home. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Machado is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might swerve foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Stanton over at second. Gregorius at first. 2 out in the inning. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1.
Zero.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mora is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 2-1 home. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner in scoring position with none out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good performance here in this one, as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Adam Warren is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Nick Castellanos now. A ball and no strikes. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. No one out with a runner at second. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting,
into the box now, Nico Goodrum. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Cabrera on third with 2 out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers get 1 here on the RBI double by Miguel Cabrera. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Tigers 2. Alex Wilson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Alex Wilson.
Digging in now, Tyler
Leading
Austin.
off for the Yankees, third baseman, Tyler Austin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Two and two. Count remains 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Gleyber Torres waits on deck. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners on first with 1 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Grayson Greenier, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. Digging in, Dixon Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Kevin Mora. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Machado leads off first with 1 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 0-2 home. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings. In now, Mike Gerber, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up is Hicks. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do. It's been a joy to watch him have so much success in just his first big league season. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Now batting, third baseman, Jaimer Candelario.
Into the box, Jaimer Candelario. And that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
6-4 the outcome today. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Daniel Norris was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.